TASOfficial here, bringing you guys a video of me basically talking about why I don't enjoy Sun and Moon and why I'm not totally invested in the anime as I was for the X and Y and the X and Y and Z anime. Before I begin, I just want to let you guys know that everything you're about to hear is an opinion. I'm not saying that the anime is bad regarding Sun and Moon. This is just basically me telling you guys my perspective as to why I'm not uploading as much when it comes to the Sun and Moon anime, why I'm not making discussion videos and things like that. So yeah, don't give me that much hate in the comments, but if you do, then it is what it is, right? Anyway, let's start with the anime itself. Why am I not totally invested in it? Honestly, long story short, it's just where it's leading up to. Now, I know for a fact we don't know where we're going in Ash's journey in the Lola region. I mean, it's gonna be following the game. There's 4 islands. He has to beat the Guardians, collect all the Z crystals. To my knowledge, I didn't beat the game yet, and I didn't really read up the lore behind the Sun and Moon, well, the Lola region. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, if you did, then maybe you would enjoy the anime and you'd be totally invested. Well, here's the thing though, I am not a patient person. If the anime is going to capture me and make me want to upload, it has to give me something from the very start. If not, then there's no reason for me to play a game or watch an anime 100 episodes not enjoying it until the very end. Like, I could do without watching the beginning and watch the good part towards the end. So here's the thing. In the anime itself, Ash is basically going to school and is learning about Z crystals, the Lola Pokemon, and things like that. He has some new classmates, people, well, basically 5 companions, if you want to say that. They're basically his classmates, but you know, everybody considers them as companions. So anyway, I just want to start off there. Let's talk about the companions. Now, I'm not saying that they're bad companions. I'm just saying that they're very one-dimensional. Now, I know a lot of you guys adore these companions. I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm not actually, none of them are bad. It's just the way that the writers are handling them. And again, this is an opinion. So before you start typing, wait, you haven't seen any of the episodes, so you can't be talking about how they don't develop them. Well, actually, I have seen some of these episodes. Emphasis on some, and that enough just gives me the idea of where they're going with these characters. And realistically, I just don't feel attached to any of them. Lana, Mallow, Kiawe, Sophocles, I don't know how you pronounce it, but basically they're not characters that I want to invest in, solely for the fact that at the end of the day, they're not trying to become something that I would totally be interested in. Now, I'm not saying that their goals are bad in any way whatsoever. They're just not goals. Like, if they reach them, I'm not going to be like hyped up about it. You know what I mean? So I just don't see myself watching a dedicated episode of them accomplishing something, getting closer to their goal, and being excited about it. I'm just basically lying to myself and to you guys. So that's just me when it comes to the characters. Not saying their character designs are great nonetheless, but aside from that, I'm not really invested in them. I think the only person that I kind of found an interest in their story arc or their lore is Lily, because we know, like, in the game I played, Sun and Moon, she does have a mom that I forgot how to pronounce her. Well, I know her name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Lumen Sign or whatever. You guys can give me a hint in the comments, whatever. But yeah, she's basically a, spoiler alert, a Pokemon or an Ultra Beast. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't invest enough time in the game to know what they're called. But yeah, that's basically the only character that I feel like I would be interested in, just to see her transformation, because I know she has an alternate design. So she probably had like a metamorphosis of personality, kind of like Serena when she lost her first try Pokemon. Now, the difference between, and I'm going to compare right now. I know a lot of you guys don't like comparing, but like I said, this is an opinion video. So, the difference between Lily and, well, the companions of the Sun and Moon anime and the X and Y and Z anime, they all have a goal. They all have a goal, but the goals for the X and Y and Z companions seem more. Their dreams seem like something that I would totally invest in. I think I'm repeating myself earlier, but like I said, the goals that the X and Y and Z anime have, I want to invest in. I mean, Clement wants to be the ultimate scientist. That's pretty cool. I mean, in the beginning, you saw how helpless he was into regaining control of his gym, and Ash had a pep talk him, saying that he could do it, that he'll help him out. And Clement was kind of like a noob at all of this, but Ash taught him. He helped him throughout his journey, and at the end of the series, you saw Clement more dependent, being more reliable. How should I say? Just fighting on his own, like being Clement. He was standing up for himself. When he wanted to travel with Ash, he stood up to his dad, saying that he wants to learn things, that he wants to experience things, and those things led to him being a better gym leader. So it made him stronger. So that's a goal that I found something that I would be totally invested in. Bonnie, the whole X1Z Zygarde thing. I don't want to make this whole discussion about these characters. Just briefly, Bonnie wants to become a trainer, but she's not old enough yet. So that's something that we rarely see in the series. I mean, the last person that we saw doing that in the series was Max. So after years, I think they handled Bonnie's arc way better when it came to her wanting to become a trainer, but she couldn't because she's too young. So they gave her another goal, which is to help Ash's Pokemon, Serena's Pokemon, care for them, and then picking up Pony-chan, 1% Zygarde, and it was an enjoyable arc. She probably killed a person with that Pokemon Zygarde, so that was pretty cool, right? But yeah, and then finally Serena, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Let's just say this: she cut her hair and made her a better person. Nah, I'm just kidding. Like I said, I don't want to make this whole discussion about these characters, so I don't think I'm gonna explain Serena because I could go on and on about it, but her arc was something that we never saw in Pokemon before, so I'll just leave it at that. So enough about these characters. I don't want to go through the entire Sun and Moon roster because, like I said, I didn't see the entire Sun and Moon series. So let's move on to the end goal for Ash. Why am I not interested in Ash's goal for the Alola region? Now, we don't know much aside from Ash obviously graduating from the Alola school or Pokemon school, whatever you want to call it. He has to collect all the Z crystals, something that I don't see myself wanting to watch, considering the fact that we all know that he's going to collect all of them. Hey, but isn't that the same thing like the gym badges? He just doesn't, he collects them to go to the Kalos League. Oh, wait, well, guess what? If he collects all the Z crystals, then what? We don't know if there's a league yet or not. I mean, this is Pokemon School. You do need badges to enter a league, and Z crystals aren't exactly badges. So that's another reason as to why I am not excited when Ash gets a Z crystal. It's okay, then what? What is his end goal? We don't know yet. And I'm not saying that they confirmed it or not that there's gonna be a league in the Alola region, because if there is, I'll probably tune in. But I highly doubt it, just considering the fact that the anime follows the game plot sometimes. So the likelihood of there being a league is very slim. You guys could probably roast me if it does happen later on in the future. Come back to this video. But yeah, it's just I just can't tune in every Thursday seeing how Ash advances when it comes to getting Z crystals. It's there's no league confirmed. If there's no league confirmed, then I'm not going to invest in watching a 30-minute episode of Ash getting a Z crystal, because you don't even know if there's going to be a league. So enough about the league. Let's move on to basically overall the anime. We talked about the characters, we talked about the end goal for Ash. Now let's just talk about the anime in general. Now, I know when I reacted to the Sun and Moon trailer, when we got the entire first look as to what it would look like, a lot of people gave me a lot of hate when it came to me dissing Ash's animation or design or whatever. And I gotta tell you guys, I still stand by those words. I don't like the animation. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. like, I've been a fan since the beginning of Pokemon anime, and the fact that they drastically changed them. I mean, change is good sometimes, but in my opinion, this change for Ash Ketchum just wasn't the right move, in my opinion. I don't know why they changed his design. I mean, I know it's to appeal to younger audiences, but realistically, to longtime fans, it's just not something that, like, I just don't see why they would do it, honestly, in my opinion. I don't like the design. You guys may like it. That's your opinion. You're all entitled to it, but I just don't like the animation in general. I feel like X and Y and Z and X and Y was way better when it came to animation and Ash's design. So it's not a big deal. I mean, you can have terrible animation and a good plot, but right now they don't have either. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason, guys, as to why I'm not, like, I just don't like Sun and Moon. I'm not saying it's a bad anime, not saying it's a good anime. If you guys like it, that's you. I'm glad that you like it, and I'm glad one of us likes it, right? But hopefully after this series concludes, they go back to his old style. I mean, I'm not trying to make this discussion either as to what I want in the future either, but Sun and Moon, not a series that I want to totally invest in. That's why it's very hard for me to pump out videos, do reaction videos. I'm just not totally invested in these characters and this plot and the end goal of this anime. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little rant or this little discussion. I don't know what you want to call it, but let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the anime in general? What do you want to see them change in order for you to get totally invested? And overall, like, do you think that they're gonna move on in the future when it comes to better animation or a better plot, better characters to be invested in, or do you think they're gonna continue the style? A lot of people have been saying that this is a spin-off series. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I highly doubt it. But yeah, let me know in the comments your general opinion about the Sun and Moon anime. Thank you guys for watching, or thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.